40. Application for judicial separation of sundry sections of this part. The provisions of section 18 to 24 and sections 26 to 32 of this act shall apply to and in relation to a decree of judicial separation and proceedings for such a decree, and for the purposes of these provisions as so applying, a reference in those provisions to a decree of dissolution of marriage shall be read as a reference to a decree of judicial separation. I think judicial separation and dissolution of marriage are almost on the same scale. A full-blown suit. Yes, a full-blown suit. And all that applies for a dissolution applies for judicial separation. I think as we go on, we'll see the time frame within which a judicial separation can exist. 41. Effect of decree of judicial separation. A decree of judicial separation relieves the petitioner from the obligation to cohabit with the other party to the marriage while the decree remains in operation, but except as provided by this party shall not otherwise affect the marriage or the status, rights, and obligations of the parties to the marriage. Is that clear? Did you get the point? What was the point?
Anything a decree of judicial separation does. So
that's not clear. I
said that like a decree of judicial separation, its main point is that it relieves the petitioner of duty of cohabiting. Okay, you don't have to live with him anymore, you don't have to sleep with him anymore, but he's still obligated to pay school fees, give you money, monthly, all those other things. Basically, that's what it
transfers.
Giving money monthly. The best interest of the children now. This is 2025. Even men benefits too. So
you should have said which of the men in your family have
you always limit this.
Which of the men in your family now? The ones you went to meet they got to buy many of them
and your wives did not marry their wives under the act. They have multiple wives. Let me just say first.
Okay, your family has a record.
My uncle has like 5 wives.
Wow.
Let's not go.
That means you should be like somebody's second wife.
Fourth.
Okay, fourth wife. There's a family trend now.
What's it concern me now?
Your family.
So have you not heard about breaking covenants and curses? Why should I go? It's not. You're happy now. He's happy. No.
Let's just end with them. I guess we get the point, because they don't have to cohabit. However, the rights and privileges of being married exist. Okay, the obligations. But one of the rights and obligations of the parties is not sexual intercourse.
They did not restrict sex now. You can be doing every other thing except staying together.
What's cohabitation?
I think this is what will work.
No, what is it?
Yes,
this is what will actually work. It's the best form of marriage.
You not say
If
I'm going to
No, but what he's saying, if the rights and obligations of the parties are bound or subsist,
yes,
it means that while you are not cohabiting, you can go and consummate and come back.
Yes.
Somebody that threatened your life, you go and
Hello, man. It's not your threat. Nobody said threatening here.
There's no threat here.
But where did you see where it say you can go and cohabit? You can go and
He says
the obligations.
it does not affect the marriage, the status,
the
rights and obligation. The rights. It is a right. Is it a right to consume?
No, answer yourself.
Fundamental right. It's a fundamental right.
No. It's a right to consume.
Yes, now.
No, listen now. Don't say it's a right. Otherwise, there will be no rape in marriage.
No,
it's a right with consent.
Okay. It's a right.
It's just like fundamental right.
Because if you
this thing now,
because if you try to exercise the right and you don't keep getting consent over a period of 1 year,
yes, it now becomes a challenge.
It now becomes a ground for dissolution.
Yes,
so it's a right.
I don't like how you are in
what is really the one duty?
It says here that.
Oh yeah, let's go back.
Let's go back to
It says that you are relieved from the obligation to cohabit,
not to have sex.
What is cohabitation?
Cohabitation is
staying in the same house now.
Check the meaning of
I'm not
cohabitation.
living with him. How am I going to?
No, you can go and collect
and come back now. That's obviously.
Do we check the meaning of cohabitation?
You people have
it now. Here's your phone.
If they are going to
Check the
restrict
meaning of
cohabitation, is it not because it's not safe to go to the man's house?
Check the meaning of
You can
cohabitation.
come
They
to our
say
place,
the
sir.
right.
You don't even need to even go to the house. We can meet at Ebitare Hotel.
Somebody that don't feel safe.
Cohabit means to live together in the same home.
Yes, now.
It's often used in two main contexts. General meaning, any two or more people living together in the same residence. Roommates, family members. Example, college students may cohabit in shared apartments.
Yes.
And number two, relationship meaning, an unmarried couple living
Leave
together.
that part right, marriage. But one of the rights and obligations, you know why it is a right and obligation? Section 15 sub 2A. Okay, read it.
Cohabitation
Black's
refers to
Law
a
Dictionary.
state of living together, especially as partners in life, usually with the suggestion of sexual relation.
Usually with the suggestion, not that
That's what it is.
Within the
I can live with
Can I
Monet
tell you
now.
something?
I can live with Monet.
Section 15 sub 2A. Listen now, listen. Section 15 sub 2A, which is ground for dissolution of marriage, says that a marriage will be dissolved where the respondent has willfully and persistently refused to consummate the marriage. It means that a refusal to consummate a marriage is a restriction on the right
Yes. It's
and
a failure to fulfill an obligation
of
now.
the parties to the marriage.
Yeah,
So why we cannot force you in the marriage to have sex now does
Yeah.
not mean you can willfully refuse to have sex for 1 year.
however, this law is not saying that people can go and collect.
It says that
So
your rights
they
and
cannot
obligations
No,
subsist.
I'm not even arguing that. I'm just saying they should not emphasize that part.
Okay.
No, we are saying
Why
you
you
have
say
a
that?
right to
We
collect.
are saying there's a right to collect.
To have sex, sorry.
Yeah.
Collect.
I searched the wrong thing for this is a proper one.
We don't want to sex again.
But no, come
What
on.
did you
Say
say?
what you are reading.
In part of cohabitation, there's mutual support.
What did you search before?
I searched just the meaning of cohabit.
That is what was in the law.
What-
No, the law did not say cohabitation.
In marriage, now we're talking about marriage. Now.
Okay, this one you have searched cohabitation in marriage.
Hello, sir. The law did not even say cohabitation.
There's mutual support in cohabitation of marriage.
Okay, mutual support.
Mutual support.
Read it, read it.
Let me just read.
Counsel, read it.
Yeah, go on.
When both parties provide emotional, financial, or domestic support, emotional, financial.
So when people live together, who will provide domestic support?
When both parties
That's what-
provide, I
Because he said
provide
they want to
domestic
You were
support
here
to
when
my
he
wife.
said. Sorry, I'm sorry. You were here when he said.
And so that one again, social recognition, they present themselves to society as married couples.
You see,
That's part of cohabitation.
That's cohabitation. So what they are now saying now, don't cohabit.
Don't stay in one
But
house.
your status and your rights remain. Obligation.